Well, good day, tubes. How's she? Hanging pretty good here. There's our fuel tank for the 800 all done up, ready to go. I got one little scratch on it though. I can't believe it. That's not too bad, I guess. So I have pressure tested this, and it actually came out pretty good. No leaks at all. So I'm like, sweet. Sweet. Now this is a little different how this mounts on the front here. It's got a little not really mounted like the back side, but it's got a slip thing here that this goes in, and then it has a crack, and then I didn't fix that. I should have, I guess, but I didn't. So that'll tighten down there and pull. Someone's been in there and hacked it open. I don't know why, but the bolt that was in there was kind of like this and spinning, so I'm like, I don't like that. So I got another 3/8 bolt for it here, and should be all right. It's just way too long. I have to figure out how long to make it, or how short to make it. So that's sort of the plan today, and we've got some line. I don't know if I'll get that far. See how far my power goes. I made a new Dewey for this guy in here. Let's go show you that thing. Just trying to do a little bit of work today on it, not going too crazy, but this is darn it, I'm using this bigger camera and I can't hold it the way I used to. My smaller camera. This guy is gonna go in here, and that gets pinched down again, so when you put your bolts from bottom, remember we were fighting this one and ended up screwing it, but that should bolt up and tighten down. It should anyways. So that's the game plan. That'd be a while till we get the hood on there. I think everything else is all right. I don't really think I need to do really anything else other than this battery tray. Looks like it's pretty rotten out. Holy cow. I'll probably just for now hold it in with a bungee like they kind of had her. I mean, that's not the greatest way to do it, but it'll work. So anyways, I guess we'll today try to get this gas tank mounted. There's the Deweys there. I just don't know if I've got bolts for the back, and I got to figure out how long to make it. I think it's this one here, and then tighten her down and stuff. Get in there and snug her down, and she should be good. So let's get the tank, and we'll get you on a tripod and see what we can do here. I don't know if we need light on in here or not. It's a little shadowy, but maybe I'll turn them on anyways. All right, well, let's see how this is gonna fit on here. Should be about there. And yeah, this is a real pig to get up into here to get this front bolt. I must say, these back ones are beautiful, of course. They're bang right on. I should get maybe a couple bolts just laying in there, maybe to kind of hold that spot, so I know where everything else is supposed to go. Pretty close there. Yeah, that's pretty close, I think. Oh, I hear ya, you're fine. Yeah, this front one though, boy oh boy, what a crazy design that is, but figure it out here, I guess. Okay, there's the rudeness of the spot. It would be a lot easier if I could done this with the valve cover up, but then you can't get the valve cover off because the studs here won't come off from the tank, so it's kind of like a one of them things. But anyways, I'm gonna give her a guesstimate here. I'm gonna just shorten this a bit, and I guess we'll tighten her down. I don't think that there was anything between cushion buffer, because technically it's not really touching the tank there, but should be all right. And then back here, of course, is that deal with those. And the shut-off here actually does still work. There's a shut-off in there. You just have to have a flathead screwdriver for it, which kind of sucks, but, and for some reason, I don't know why, well, I guess they don't want you reaching over the muffler when it was hot to shut the fuel off, but makes sense. But it goes out the other way, and then you got to turn and go through this big hole here, down around the front, down around the front. Let's just go over here. Down around the front, and down through here, and then into the carburetor. So I'm gonna have to use these old fittings. I think I've got one of these And that's it, so I'll have to reuse that old one again. But I don't know if I'll get to that part today. Should do something with this exhaust, I guess, too. It's not the greatest. These will end up getting wrecked, probably coming off. I think the exhaust itself is fine. It's just it's got some, they're not very good, you know. They're, I don't know if it'd be any better if you put them together with a little bit of silicone too, but this one's definitely been leaking out the back here quite a bit, so should probably address that. But it's open there enough before I get the hood on. We'll have a look at that too. But anyways, I'm gonna mark this thing here, get her back out again, and we'll give her a cut. All right, gotta leave room just for a little bit of swinging. Gotta leave room for a lock washer and a flat washer too, I think I'm gonna put in there. So, where the heck is it? I think if I, oh boy. Whew. But if you leave it too long, someone's gotta get it off again. That's gonna be a real nuisance to unthread all that. So I'm gonna go try to get it about, try to cut it there maybe. And that should get us enough. Because that's gonna be a real nuisance if that has to come off again. Okay, I think I got her. Hopefully I got her. I'm trying to get it, of course, but we'll give her a try now. And I gotta lift this up and find the spot. What the heck, it lined up before. Silly thing. Okay, hopefully that is going to lock into where it's supposed to be there. It's not feeling great at all, actually. Oh no. No, that's not feeling good there. Oh, man. Well, that's gonna make it more interesting to get it tight. Well, I don't understand why they went with this kind of a tie-down system where, you know, they could have put it out in the sides. You know, ran this out a little more and then just put a, you get a wrench in there at least and then tighten it. Oh boy. Well, the only thing I can do, I guess, is try. I just don't know which side is going to be better to get in there at. Probably the other side. I don't know how the other one stayed in there as it did. But this is going to be fairly tight too. It might be actually alright if I took this muffler off. I think I'm going to do that. Actually, I have a lot more room. Seeing as we kind of wanted to anyways. And it's the same size of wrench. And they're not superly rusted on there too bad. Top one's a little worse. I don't know why, for like $4 or $5 more. They don't make these out of stainless steel, and then you wouldn't have to worry about them doing this. I don't know. Now, I don't exactly know if this is all I got to do to get this. I really don't want to take this elbow off this manifold because you apparently cannot get these anymore. There's a little manifold elbow there that's apparently almost impossible to find. And if you found one, you're lucky. Oh, well, what can you do? Oh, sure. Guarantee you that those bolts would probably break too coming off. This, boy, I don't know if I like that design at all. Didn't like it on the Jubilee of ours either. It was, his wasn't too bad to put it back on, but it wasn't a joy. We'll see. Okay, that one's off. And there's a different kind of clamp on the front, and of course it's smaller, probably 1/2 inch. Might be able to get it with my little adjustable. It feels like another carriage bolt. Oh, the little guy has done some impressing for me over the years, let me tell you. Okay, I don't know if that's just gonna come over there nice or not. It might not. Might be stuck in the front there pretty good, but of course it's hitting the it's hitting the front of the axle now. So it's not one thing, it's 20, right? Of course. Now if I can get this guy to slip out of here, I might need a little bit of a persuasion tool. Okay, let's see if it's persuadable. It's gonna be loud, just so you know. Ooh, and it's not even moving. That's not a good thing. Wow, I didn't think I'd be on there that good. Alright, what else are we gonna do here? I don't want to wake the neighbors up, you know. Need to, boy. Really don't want to take this off of here. I mean, I don't have a gasket, a proper gasket for it. I really don't want to bust that open because it's not leaking there, but this was leaking here and it's not that great a shape, but this looks like it's actually pretty solid there, surprisingly. But it's got a bit of a leak to it. I think it'll come though if I just keep persuading it. Oh, I'm kind of persuading it too hard, I think. It's moved a bit though. Oh, she's coming. There we go. That's what I was after. Whew. Yeah, that's got a bit of junk in it too. Maybe I'll straight pipe it. All right, that's good. I can get in there now. Little better. A little better anyways. Okay, that's good, sweet. All right, let's see what we can do here. It's better, but it's not exactly where I wanted it to be. In there. Might be all right though. This one. Oh, of course, there goes my washer. Okay, we got her. All right, let's see here. Let me get in there and hold. One thing I'm not good at anymore is putting things together kind of like this. What? Holy crap. No. Thought I had her. Oh, no. Still don't have her. I think that's it. Ooh, there's quite a bit of pitting in this manifold here. I kind of think they've had some issues before with it. Okay, I think that's tightening in. Let's get a wrench on it. Now, I just want to have a look there. Yeah, I guess that's it. Somebody at some point has hacked that up pretty good in there. I don't know why, but that'll do. It's not very flat, this piece it's mounting to for some reason, but the back ones here, I think, should be all right. Okay, and these ones at the back here, whoa, almost fell over. These ones are a bit shorter. That one's a little bit too long for him. Let go. So I'm probably gonna have to use these old ones, and I think they're still fine. They're just, you won't even see them. You know, they're a bit too long too. By the time you get a little flat on there, should probably have a flat on the top too, but should be all right, I think. It's good. I'm not going to crank them down yet. I don't know whether I'm going to need to get inside there again when I do this line. If I have to unloosen that front one again, I guess I can. And this one over here, I'll probably just reuse it as it is. Most of the bolts were right on this, I think. Just, you know, it's amazing over the years how people change things. And, you know, they got to keep it working. I understand that, but... Alright, maybe I'll... I should be able to get in there to tighten. I'll crank these down, I guess, here. There's no rubber or nothing under these. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, I don't know how much further I'll be able to go today. Still feeling kind of beat. I don't know. You probably hear it in my voice. Just, I don't know. I'm not starting any rumors, but I was fine before I went into the hospital there, as in cold and throat infections and stuff. And I'll tell you, right after that they swabbed me for that COVID-19 test, man, I started feeling crappy. And come out of the hospital and the sore throat started, and that went for a day and a half, and then gosh, something else happened. I'm like, what the heck? And gosh, it's almost been almost a week. I've been feeling like crap. So anyways, that's it. She's down. Pretty happy with that. And I have to see what I'm gonna do with this exhaust pipe here. Yeah, I don't know. This thing's pretty neat on the inside, but it looks like it's been just sitting there and rattling, and it's not in good shape unless it's not even really the right one. I mean, that could be part of the problem too, that it's just barely fitting on that. That's the problem. I don't know if you can see like the little slit in this thing. It's just barely fitting on there. Well, it's a little better there now, but I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. It goes on a little more, I guess. That's about it. And then the other pipe, of course, up front here has to somehow slide in too, but I think I might have to do it first. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that on first, I guess, but I gotta try to get this thing off of here again. I don't know whether to put it on with some silicone or let it kind of mush in. Don't really want any leaks on it, you know. It seems to fit tight, but I don't think it's square or round. It's not a nice round fit. Boy, she sure fits good on that end. What if we switch these two, maybe? That's probably too small, yeah. Definitely a bigger end and a smaller end on this thing. Okay, how did I do this? I messed her up somehow. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm usually pretty good at figuring these puzzles out, but this one might have me. I'm making it worse. It's come out the bottom, I think, here, so I'm gonna have to back these up a little bit. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's come out the bottom. That's not a good thing. I don't think this is the exact perfectly right height here, but I mean it's close. Why does that seem like it's sitting so much different? That's kind of weird. It's like it's on more of an angle now. Well, at least we got the gas tank in. That's a good thing. Missing something here. What are we missing? It's back in the bottom. It's got a little more to go in yet, but it seems awful tight. It's right against the axle too. It's right tight on this front one. Doesn't go any more there. If I can get a little more, it might help, but I don't want to hit her too much. Wow. Oh, I almost got her. Wow. That's being really interesting. I think I'm gonna have to get it to come off here again. I don't want to hit her too hard though, but I don't have it in the exact right same spot again either. Well, it's interesting what they've done here. I don't know exactly why they've done it. Let's show you. But if I can get this off, square nut on the other side. There. That's better. And this is just barely in that pipe. See, I think someone's made this piece up, which is fine. That'll work, but it's just barely enough to reach, so I think we might have her. I'm gonna have to see if I can get this thing to come in a bit more here though. Well, let's do some high-speed fiddling with the muffler because this is gonna take a minute, and it's just being a bit ordinary, but we'll get her. There we go. Alright, I think that should have her. Still a little low on the front here, but that's not too bad. I'm awful close to that front pulley though, I don't like that. I'm gonna back that off a little bit. I think I've seen her just sink in there a little bit more on me. Yeah, that's a little better. Alright. I think we're good. Crank that down, and then probably gonna have leaking in here still, I bet. But what can you do? What can you do? Really shouldn't be working with this sharp stuff right now. I'm not supposed to cut myself on anything because I've got from my atrial fibrillation I had there in the hospital. They gave me blood thinners to keep me from clotting, throwing clots. So I shouldn't really be working on sharp stuff. Bad. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's going to be at 9/16. Normally you stick these things on with an impact, but this one kind of looked like it didn't have enough threads really for that. Should really go get some lube. Well, say I got a crankcase full of it here. You know what? I'm gonna spray this a little bit with something. Flow a little nicer, maybe. It's just a little sticky there right now. Okay, give me a sec. I'll get some spray. A little spray. Well, a little more than needed, but that's okay. All right, let's try her again here. Still got a bit of rust, but it feels better anyways. That's about where I want her. Trouble with these clamps, so you're going to clamp it weird and it's going to probably leak there again. And it'll probably leak in a whole bunch of new areas now. It's holding her, I think. All right, now this front one, it's not too bad looking, but I'm going to crank it on too. Can you guys see that all right? Oh, you're pretty good there. Actually, before I do this right tight, gotta make sure that it's in the bottom here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Gotta make sure these are joined up. I might have to see if I can get that pipe to come this way a little more. Oh, they got her locked in back there pretty good. It's just not enough holding that, I don't think. Well, I want to come this way with this pipe much more. So, get her started. I'm going to go back there and hammer it a bit. All right, I think I got her a little bit more on there. A little bit more on. But, yeah, it's hard to tell now. It's not too close at the front. We're good up there, we're good down here. I think we're good. All right. Okay, so we need that 9/16, I believe. Holy shnikey, it's bigger than that. What? What size is this nut? Yeah, apparently it is. So I need another wrench. Bigger. Okay, 5/8. Oh, I can't get in there. That's all right. This is basically to hold the pipe up. That's all this one here is going to do for you. The other one still seemed pretty tight. I don't know if I'm going to try it or not, but can't really tighten the other side. That's not too bad. A little more maybe. The other side is a square nut. I don't know what size it is, but I'll just keep going on this one. Go the right way maybe. Now that one, I think that's maybe a 9. I'd like to get a little more on that one if I could. I was freaking out. I looked down at my hand here and it was had red paint on it from somewhere. I'm like, oh crap, I got cut, crap. No, I just brushed it off. So it didn't really hurt. So I'm like, don't think I got enough strength for that right now. I'll have to remember to do that later. It still needs a bit snuggy there. I'll probably put the impact on it. All right, we're gonna do the front one here now. All right, got good clearance there. I can almost get my fingers between. Should be good. Get this going the right way, that'll help. Look at that, that's solid now. Woo! Way better than what it was before. That's good, hopefully no leaks, that'd be awesome. All right, I think today, well, what size have we got down here? Oh yeah, that'll get her, but that one's gonna turn on me too. And that's probably not a 9/16 back there. Oh, so it is, okay. I wanna get this apart so we can get that fitting out, but I gotta get this little fuel tank off of here first. Okay, I think we're good. Now, I might have a fitting for where this guy is. That is a 90, that I can maybe come out in this way and then I don't have to do that bend. I don't think it's that size though. Whoa, geez. I think it's too, now don't lose this one because I'm gonna need this fitting. Don't lose it. I think this one is maybe, well, it might still be right. I'm gonna have to go get one and see. We'll pull this guy out here for now and I'll go grab that fitting. These things are so thin, you gotta be careful when you tighten them. As soon as you pinch that thing in there, that fitting's screwed. Yeah, it might actually work. I've got actually another carburetor for this, believe it or not. But I'm gonna go and grab that fitting, see if that'll fit in there with the 90 in it, and then I don't have to, I can just kind of come in and I don't have to actually put that bend in because that bend is what's gonna be hard to do. And I'm probably not gonna fit this in here today. I might get the line ready, but I'm not gonna probably fit it because I want to possibly take this carburetor apart here and take it off and have a look and see what's going on in there. It's not starting kind of the way it should. I think there's just a bit of muck in there. By the looks of the outside, I wouldn't kind of doubt it. Well, let me go grab that fitting anyways here, see if it works. Okay, I got a brand new carburetor here. The only problem I'm gonna see here, I think, is the adapting the line. I don't know why. This one has a lot bigger line on it. Now there's the fitting I was gonna hope was gonna work, but I don't think it's gonna because it's too small. Let's get that up out of the way there for a second. Yeah. Don't use your teeth, Mother said. It's only plastic, Mom. So that'll fit there, I'm 100% sure. But for some reason they used a bigger line on this, and that is not gonna fit there. Not gonna fit there. So that's not too good. Well, oh, I wish I could get, yeah, you can see the size difference there of them, so that's not gonna work. That one is for that one, and I can't change the line size because now that doesn't want to go in there. What the heck? It's dirty. I can't change the line size because it's that big on the yeah, it's that big up there too. So that sucks. Well, I don't know what to do with that now. I guess we'll have to use that old fitting. Well, that's too bad. I wish that would have worked there. Darn it. There's the new one anyways. It's pretty well, they're pretty well all the same, I believe. I don't know whether I'm gonna put this one on or just keep using the one that's on it, clean it out maybe. I think that's all I'm gonna do. So that should be pretty well the same. Everything's on that side. Pretty well the same. The adjusting back here and on the side there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one for now though, I guess. I might even just pop this one off of here today, just have a look inside it, see what it's saying. Well, I guess this would be the best time as any to try to get this off of here. I don't think I'm going to dig into it too much today, but I'll get her pulled off anyways, and she'll have to come apart. It's going to need a... That's a motorcycle. It's a nice day today. They're out riding. Good for them. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get into this today. Because like I was saying, it's going to need a lot of cleaning. You wouldn't want to do this when it was hot, that's for sure. Woo! For some reason we got a restriction or something here when it starts that this all ices up through here. And that's probably not a good thing, but it seems to go away like after a bit. But alright, there we go. Now don't lose these little nuts, since that would be bad. And then behind here we got all these governor and the choke, and there we go, off she comes. Tell me that wasn't nice and simple. Alright, I'm going to maybe pull this apart today and then probably call it a day at that. That's enough for me today, I think. And see what's going on here. I think TSC, which is now PV Mart, PV, P-E-A-V-E-Y, bought all the TSC stores here. So it's no longer TSC store, we really care, whatever the rest of the song was, because I forget now. It's not that anymore. I don't know what their new slanging is, but let's see how well this thing looks in here. And I'm going to take everything out of here so you don't bend needles and stuff. And then we can reset her again. It's not, they're not tight. They'll pretty much run with these needles right out too, which is ridiculous, but it does somehow. Okay, so we got some screws to take out here, and they might not be, well, not too bad. They might have leaked enough fuel over the years. Might have leaked enough fuel over the years to keep them from going real bad, but that one's longer, so I'm going to put these, lay them out as they came out. Oh geez, watch fingers. Oh, is that ever wore out there? Wow, holy cow. I didn't know that was that bad. Okay, we might just put this new carburetor on. Oh, hello, because this one seems like it's really wore out. Wow, I didn't think it was that bad. I'm gonna have to look at all these linkages and stuff. And honestly, it's really not worth getting into repairing these things now, unless you want the original Marval Schreibler carburetor for it. They seem to make these a dime a dozen now, so it's only one long one. And yeah, like this is, wow, I didn't think this was, the choke's not bad, but this is really bad here. Wow, it's not even, that's maybe why it was having a problem running. Interesting. See that? So I got her back on idle and it's kind of flopping all over. That's why I've been having problems. I wondered why it wasn't really idling all that great. And keep messing, oh geez, keep messing with all the needles and stuff. That thing's heavy. Keep messing with all the needles and stuff. Well, there's your problem. So I kind of got my answer already. I'm going to go dump this in the river. Give me one sec here. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't dump it in the river. I'm not that crazy. So, looks like a heart, actually. When I dumped this out, there was an awful lot of orangey stuff, like it's getting rust from somewhere. It was probably, well, I don't know, because I've been running off that little tank. But you know what? I think I'm just going to probably put that other carburetor on and drive on, seeing how wore out this was here. Like they've even got like a let's see here, some kind of nail, looks like a finish nail or something down there. Holy jumping, no wonder I was having a problem. That's an original Marval though, Schreibler. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna slap that new one in, and hopefully that other fitting will work. They should be all the same size, I believe, there, so that should be all right. Well, let's do a little comparison from old to new here. So there's the floppy. Even that's pretty wore out in there too. You know, it's pretty floppy. And then that's, of course, the old one. And there's the new one there. That's all nice and tight and brand new, ready to go. A lot lighter though, let me tell you. The old fitting worked. Should be all right. I'm just gonna have to come in and then try to do a 90 and then in somehow without crimping her too hard, but it's gonna have to go fairly hard. But I don't know if I'll be able to find one of those or not, if my guys over here or not, but yeah, so. But this, I guess, let it dry out maybe here on the table, and then I'll throw her back together for a shelf piece. I mean, it still worked. I'd probably still use it, but yeah, I don't know. It's had her time. The choke still seems good though. It's got some play in her. Yeah, it's pretty wore out. It's actually more wore out, I think, than the two ends carburetor, which is over here in the box. But anyways, we'll slap this new one on. I just don't. I don't think I'm going to do it today, though. Just kind of run out of power now, so we'll leave her for another day. But anyways, there we go. New carburetor for it. And I got that just in case one of them had problems, and this one apparently has problems, so we'll slap her on there. Oh, before we go, though, before we say good day here, I did get some ignition parts in from Steiner. I ordered a whole kit. I'll put that on sometime here. I want to try it plowing out my garden here, and then maybe we'll switch her over. But I got the new cap. Come as all as a kit. So new cap, and it's 1, 2, 4, 3 to the plug. So there's a little 1 there. So that's 1, 2, 4, which is the very front by the radiator, and then 3, which is 1 back. So we've got that all figured out. And then there's some new plug wires, all nice and floppy new. Smells funny, but anyways, and points and condenser and rotor and spark plugs for, I think, will make a big difference too. So there we go. And some of those nasty cowtails. Blech. Can't believe some of you guys say you like these things. They're not bad if you don't chew them too long, get rid of them fast. I found that you leave it in there for some reason, you want to leave it in and chew for a while. It's like, oh god, that turns nasty after a while. Anyways, there we go. Some ignition parts for the machine. Should freshen her all up. Just set the points again, but like I say, I want to try it in the garden here and see how it actually runs. New carburetor make a difference for sure. Should be all right now. And it worked pretty good on the 2-end. So hopefully it's alright on this. We'll have to tune it, of course, and see how she fires up. But not today. I'm out of juice. Oh man, taking a while with this cold to recover. Alright, that's it. Forgot my coat. Alright, that's it. Oh, I'm just out of power. I just want to go and sit down and do nothing for a while, maybe edit this video up, and that's probably about it. Not too often I get sick, but it seems like if I do, look the frig out, I get sick. It sucks. Hate getting sick. Ain't got time for that. But anyways, I'm gonna maybe still today just pop over and see if I can get a 90 in one of these. See if he's got that or not. And we'll go from there. So, oh man, it's getting old, sucks. Tell me the best part of the worst part of the golden years or the best part of the golden years is the color of your urine? I don't know. That's what they tell me all the time. Anyways, we'll fire up the beast here and really needs a wash. Fire up the beast. Alright, you guys have a good day, and we'll catch you all later. And see if I can get this fitting. That'll make it a lot easier than trying to bend that thing, because that's going to suck. But anyways, we'll catch you later. Thanks again for watching, and you guys have a good day. Well, I went and seen the guys, and he's got a fitting, but he had to order it in, so we won't get it till tomorrow or something. But that'll make it easier than, doing that and then having to bend the line. I can just twist that and then go straight in. That'll flow a lot better probably too. So sweet, there we go. Just went to the car bath and car washed the truck. Well, we'll look at it when we get home. Well, it's not perfect, but it's got a lot of the worst of her off anyways. There's a lot of junk on there. Holy cow. Took me like 15 minutes to go over it here, but she needs a good mitt wash. This side's actually better. There's a little bit of grime on her, but it's hard at those things to get them. Like, this was covered with stuff. The running board is caked with it, and I got her all cleaned off, but it needs a good washing, and you know, I'll get my pressure washer going and take a little more time with it. You know, you're paying by the minute there. It adds up pretty quick. So I think I was 12 bucks or something to wash this for, oh, it was probably 10 minutes at the most. So it's not too bad. It's about $1 a minute roughly, but yeah, so I'll give her a better go with mine, and then get the wheels better too. They're cleaner, but they're not clean. I know there's still lots of, to get the nice shine out of them again, right? They need a lot more, so I'll get in there with my mitt and then wash them all off. It looks a lot better. These two, hopefully they haven't started to pit tarnish or anything, but it seems like they're all right, but yeah, still really dirty. Like I say, it gets the worst of it off, gets the back road grime off, and that's about it. The fine stuff, no, not too well. But anyways, there we go. She's cleaner. I feel a little better. Try to get underneath as much as I could too, get some of the salt off and crap and blow it up there and stuff, you know, but you're not gonna get it all. That's the unfortunate thing about salt. It'll get in places you wouldn't even imagine. But anyways, there we go. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day.